The Leroy and Lucille Melcher Center for Public Broadcasting is an exceptional facility, created through hard work and a steadfast commitment to public broadcasting. But as great as this structure is, it's merely a collection of concrete, drywall, and technical equipment. What transpires inside this building is the real key to its success. Houston Public Broadcasting is a resource of people dedicated to providing education and information, as well as a source of entertainment for all ages, backgrounds, and fields of interest. For over 50 years, KUHF Radio and KUHT Television have provided full-length broadcasts uninterrupted by commercial breaks, and in an act unique to this medium, ask people to freely contribute to the station's funding needs, but only if they value the product they have already received. Try that approach at your local supermarket or movie theater. What a concept when you consider it. Yet for 5 decades, that approach has connected viewers and listeners to a variety of programs which are developed right here in Houston and at other public broadcasting stations around the country, with many efforts capturing the personality of our region. Stories made in Texas, such as Houston PBS's Brother Can You Spare a Billion, the story of Jesse H. Jones, Texas Rangers, 6 Brave Men, and Houston, Remember When, or Houston Public Radio's History of Fort Bend County and Legends of the Medical Center. Now, think about spending the day with the city's voice of the arts and what that engenders. Balanced, expanded stories that give insight into national and world news from NPR, National Public Radio, with Morning Edition and All Things Considered.
A new poll suggests Texans are a bit less
timely local news and weather reports. And The Front Row, Houston Public Radio's daily arts magazine that showcases performances from the station's state-of-the-art digital facility. Licensed to the University of Houston and supported through the Association for Community Broadcasting, these public stations offer distinctive, informative, and often thought-provoking broadcasts that reach millions of children and adults each year throughout the Upper Texas Gulf Coast. However, our services have never held passive interest as a goal. For over a decade, more and more resources have been dedicated to non-broadcast initiatives. For instance, did you know that Houston PBS was the first television station in the world to host a homepage on the World Wide Web?
Today,
or that episodes of Houston Public Radio's Engines of Our Ingenuity have been flown to the International Space Station. Together, your public broadcasting stations have many unique distinctions within a broadcast system that has a history of technical innovation. Innovative techniques are also public broadcasting benchmarks. Houston PBS outreach activities, such as Ready to Learn, use many programs as instructional aids in classrooms and daycare facilities, reaching over 50,000 individuals each year in the Houston area alone. Hundreds of local educators count on curriculum-based websites, learning workshops, and reading and writing competitions to create a student environment that thrives on knowledge and problem solving. At a higher educational level, Houston PBS maintains its original mission by providing distance educational services. In its half-century of existence, Channel 8, America's first non-commercial educational television station, has grown from reaching a few hundred students to conveying academic instruction throughout Southeast Texas. In addition, Houston Public Radio internships provide an educational environment for the development of new journalists and producers. KUHF is also a leader in the digital technology field, exhibiting the same commitment to the future that it demonstrated when it partnered with KUHT to provide the world's first non-commercial radio-television simulcast in 1954. Over the decades, these collaborative efforts have continued, including Houston Public Radio's recent simulcast of Channel 8's landmark high-definition digital broadcast of A Maestro's Farewell. The Association for Community Broadcasting, ACB, now carries on the important mission of fundraising for both Houston Public Broadcasting entities. This volunteer organization also serves to increase public awareness for Houston Public Radio and television. It's also a vital link to community representatives and leaders. ACB, through special events and seminars, helps to extend the station's services to many underserved groups throughout the area. So when one really takes a closer look, it's easy to understand just how involved Houston Public Broadcasting and the Association for Community Broadcasting are with this region, and how extensively we connect to the cultural, educational, and civic demands of the Upper Texas coast. Our value goes far beyond the bricks and mortar of the building that is our home. We provide and care for the intellectual, emotional, and physical needs of the community. In short, we are committed, relevant, and worthy of support. So please reflect on one last thought. If tomorrow's successes start today, what part will you play in that process?
Life, death, valor, all those wonderful things.
There is something that is inside of human beings that wants to reach for the skies.
It's all to do with storytelling.
Light and day is more